What it do? Welcome to the Other Coast Gaming Podcast. I am your co-host D-Train here with the other co-host, Absolute Centron. What up, Centron?
What's good, brother?
Oh, you know, just another Monday here on the Other Coast.
It's getting nicer. We're going to be a lot happier.
Maybe we'll talk a little bit more nicely when the weather's a little nicer.
We can get outside again.
Today on the Other Coast, we're going to be talking to y'all a little bit about some shit that's been popping off in the gaming industry. Just a couple news articles that we thought were pretty interesting and or relevant to topics and games that we've been recently playing and whatnot.
Yeah, and then if we want to touch on what games we've been playing very briefly afterwards, we can, because we've been playing a little time.
Some just came out. I'm sure y'all know about it.
Maybe something with Division 2? Who knows? Ooh. I just want to play right now.
I hear that. But without further ado, let's get into the bag. First thing I had on the docket, because I've been researching for a little while, is your friendly black correspondent, Baptiste in Overwatch. Jean-Baptiste Augustus.
Ooh.
Available March 19th.
That's a name.
Isn't it?
That's a name. That's a great name.
That's a nigga with some shit that he's gonna be doing.
He's got some drip. You know,
he's a medic class. It looks like support class.
Perfect.
I read something about a submachine gun with like health pellets, which I thought was like really cool. You could definitely check that out on your local gaming website. But yeah,
I will say
March 19th.
Division's one of those games. It's like Division and Destiny are the two games that always just call to me. That I just see and I'm just like,
Overwatch? Overwatch?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Overwatch and Destiny, I'm always like, because you can just play those games no matter how long you haven't played. You're just going to enjoy yourself the whole time.
That's a fact.
Like, they're so fun to play.
They have a total of 30 characters now.
Damn.
When I first started playing that game, there was definitely a lot less characters than they have now.
And we started late.
We started late.
We started, like, I think a year out since the game came out. Because we got, like, the Legendary Edition is, like, the Game of the Year edition. I think it was the first anniversary thing. So.
They've just been killing it with the fucking content bag. So good. Shout out to Blizzard. Something else that I thought that was really cool, because we touched on this fucking software company in 2 previous podcasts, and I've forgotten both podcasts. Gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
Gearbox.
They're about to go to PAX, right?
Yeah, they're going to PAX, and they just teased another game with, I guess, some dude from Stillborn or something like that, and Duke Nukem.
I don't know about that.
It was just, I guess they put out like an image where somebody was looking at like a watch or something like that. I don't have like 100% specifics on it, but it was a pretty big announcement. We talked about them in 2 previous podcasts because they are the software company involved in the Borderlands trilogies.
I'm really excited.
And they made that Halo game, Halo Combat Evolves.
Well, they didn't. They didn't make that game for clarity. I think they just were involved in the porting of it to PC. But that was when we talked about that they almost from there took Halo.
Right.
Almost. They talked about almost giving them the reins. Yeah, so they put an image and it pretty much just has March 28th and it says Boston MA and it's written in like graffiti, which is kind of like the Borderlands style. So it's like almost confirmed that Borderlands is going to be debuted. Now, to what capacity? And is it going to be a release like we talk about and we release later this year, which is kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do.
Right.
Because they've been working on it for years. They tried Battleborn and it just didn't work. This is going to happen, and I just can't wait to see what it does in the world of... Because the world that they started is not the world that they're coming back to, you know? And sometimes people struggle in that. Like Fallout did a lot of crazy things. Now Fallout drops, and it's like, yeah, people have been killing it, bro. Step your game up.
So, when did Borderlands 2 come out?
I couldn't even put a date on it. I'll look it up, though.
It's easily been over 5 years, though, right?
Yeah, it was PS3. Well, I played on PS3. You could play it on Xbox as well.
And did they have a hand in all of the Duke Nukem games, or was it just the more recent ones?
I didn't know they had any part of that. 2K is a publisher, so I'm wondering if that's like for I don't know anything about Duke Nukem. I know the last Duke Nukem game was doo-doo. People not like it. Borderlands 1 came out in 2009, and this came out in 2012. So it was a 3-year between 1 and 3 or 1 and 2, and then now 2012 to now it's another 7, right? So it's definitely time to release this game. Now they haven't been working on it for 7 years. They definitely worked on other things, but you gotta imagine it came out when they made Battleborn. Do you know anything about Battleborn?
I have no idea about Battleborn.
Okay, so Battleborn was a game that was a hero shooter that was unfortunately released around Overwatch, and Overwatch just ate its lunch. But this was their big game they were pushing, and that came out May 3rd, 2016. So you gotta think 3 years from there, probably was in production around 2015, you would think. This game's probably ready to hit. We'll see what state it's in.
That's a long time. If people have to wait some more, that is. But I'm not gonna say that yet. I'll give them an opportunity.
Well, I mean, you know, I know you didn't play a lot of Borderlands, but that game was a very good loot shooter, where it was very good about like being funny. Your person was a silent character, but the writing around you was so good. It was fun to play with friends. It was fun to get loot. Like you were chasing like loot drops. You were like a vault hunter, and like that was your shit. So like guns were really cool, and all the shit you got was just awesome. So like for them to do it right so early and really be like the OGs of that shit. And once again, I know that other people did it. I'm just talking about like who really like nailed it. We'll see how they do in a world with Division 2s and Destiny 2s and Anthems and fucking like there's a lot of games out that do this shit. And just like live service games like Fortnite and Apex, like people are out here giving free content for games to get you to play more so you can buy microtransactions. So I'm really curious about this. I can't wait to see it.
That is pretty dope. Speaking of free, one of the games that I like to talk about here on the other coast is doing a little something for free.
Mm-hmm. That's all this. I was like, I saw this. I knew you were going to be super hyped. I knew it.
Fucking Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I've talked about this game numerous times on
the
this
game
podcast.
that keeps on giving.
The fucking game that keeps on giving, motherfuckers. They're doing a free light version. Light being in quotation marks, because what you consider light could be different than that. It's going to be available on March 20th. That's 2 days from now, because it's the 18th, just to let you guys know. It's going to have 5 story quests, online battles and quests available, and the Hero Coliseum, aka the figure battles that I talk about on here. All available for free. And if you play, and you decide that you want to purchase the game, all of your saved content gets transferred when you purchase the game.
Give that an air horn.
Another one.
That's something that definitely should be praised. I love when games do that. Love it when they do that. That so much makes me more inclined to buy a game. Yeah, so nonstop support. So did you see that this, I forget the name of it. It's like Dissidia. It's the fighting game of Final Fantasy characters. They have a light version coming out as well.
Really?
Yeah. So I think these people are just trying to get like, hey, if we just put it to free eventually, like no one's, I don't mean disrespectfully, but no one's really playing Xenoverse 2 like that.
True.
But like make it free. Like open up the floodgates. Maybe we'll get a couple people, you know? I'm with it. I'm happy they're doing it.
I think it's already, I don't even know if it's been a year or 2 years since it's come out.
I'll look that up too, but that shit's been out for a while.
It's been out for a while.
I would bet 3 years.
It's a game that you could do free to play. Like, you guys aren't offering up nothing crazy big. You guys got your microtransaction bag that you got.
Wow. 2016 it came out.
2006. So that's 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
If after 3 years, like, no one's buying the game, I hear that, guys. Drop that shit for free.
Did you see the Dragon Ball Heroes trailer?
I did not see.
You're gonna want to take a peek at that because that shit looks fire. For you, I think you're just gonna love this game so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't wait till you play it.
I'm invested. I'm more than likely gonna play.
Do you want to get into all Dragon Ball stuff right now?
I'm down for that.
So, did you hear anything about that rumor for Super?
No.
Okay, so there's a rumor that I don't have the time to pull up, but basically, rumor has it that Dragon Ball Super is coming in July. So, God, I hope that's right. Looks like the top part of my year is going to be real bad for anime. Back half of the year, it's going to be stacked.
Stellar.
Yeah.
When does One Punch Man come back?
It's supposed to come out this year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another one.
Part two of Attack on Titans is coming out, and this season's been phenomenal. There's a lot of good shit coming. If I get Super, oh yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be rolling if we get Super.
And then another big thing is that this one is like not exactly a rumor because it looks like a straight rip from one of their V-Jump magazines. You know, those things are still like huge leaks that like, you remember those from back in the day? Like they would leak those fucking Japanese photos and shit. This whole thing is in Japanese, but yeah, translate.
I love the internet.
I know, just translate that shit to English for me real quick.
That's such an underrated feature that they put on smartphones. That's like a side shit.
We had to go to fucking, you don't know what we had to go through. You don't know.
I talked to many girls from Spanish-speaking countries via Google Translate, but could never carry that past the computer keyboard back in the day. If I could have got it off like I could get it off now,
rap
back then.
So they showed a new possible character for Dragon Ball FighterZ, and if you're guessing, or if you thought, there's no way they can add another Goku. Let me tell you, they added another fucking Goku, man. You know that I've been flipping out about this from like 3 Gokus ago, and they just won't stop.
You have been vocal about your displeasures of that many Goku characters.
And I fucking love Goku.
I think they say 5, and some even consider 8 with
Vegito and Gogeta.
Yeah.
Those are Gokus. They're half Gokus. And honestly, if you have 2 halves of Goku, I consider that one.
But that begs the question, do you think that there's like an underground group of fans who secretly really wants all those Gokus in the game?
I think
or like maybe they're not underground, maybe they're like a mainstream and we're underground and want different shit.
For me, I just don't understand why they couldn't just, I don't know. To me, it's like I understand what they mean because like smaller Goku is going to play much differently than big Goku. Sure. Right. Those can be 2 separate characters. Vegito is going to play different than Goku. Sure. I'll give those 2. Even Gogeta and Vegeta, or Gogeta and a little, you're touching each other. I would just prefer one or the other. But
I agree.
But they're both awesome. So once again, I'll give them another pass. I'm giving them so much bail money. But when you have like Goku and then you have regular Goku, like you have Super Saiyan Goku and regular Goku, those could really either be like 2 just different fighting styles, you know. And I understand it's hard to do, and I understand it's really cool to play as them. But now, like, it's just when is enough Gokus? Because then there's Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? You know what I mean? So there's like, how much fucking Gokus can you possibly put in this game? It's sad because there's so many other characters that deserve spotlight, and you're wasting resources making Dragon Ball, and then you put fucking GT. Stop it.
I mean, they really are like bending the arc as far as characters go, but good lord, I really am upset that they did pick another Goku though. And then if you could pick 3 characters right now off rip to go in, who would you pick?
I'd pick Master Roshi immediately. I'd pick what's the dude with the beard from the other team, the one with the big white hands? Topo?
Oh,
Topo. And I forget the other guy's name. Was it Sergeant Pao? What's his name? The fucking old...
Oh, General Tao?
General Tao. Well, that's funny because I love General Tao's chicken. But General Tao, I'd put him in it because I think he'd be fucking awesome. Or Chi-Chi. Those 2 can be interchanged at any moment. Chi-Chi with the fucking where her hands used to do the curve shit.
No, those are fire characters.
Those would be fucking awesome. And I love the girl characters in this game. Videl is so much fun to use. Fucking what's her name? 18 is so fun to use. Like, love them.
I feel that.
Love them. But yeah, GT, terrible pick. And I can't believe it's real because I saw it on a map. And I hope, dude, if this shit is fake, I'll be like, yes. Thank you. Why didn't they just use regular Goku? Why did they use GT Goku? Why did they do that?
People like the kid Goku, but like they could have just used Dragon Ball Goku.
People love fucking Dragon Ball Goku.
You could have given me Dragon Ball Nimbus Cloud Goku right there, and that would have been a flitted aim. You don't even know what you would have done.
All right, we can move on. Make me angry now. And somehow I'll still end up fucking getting them too because I'll get a season pass or whatever, or they'll discount them. I'll be like, well, I do want a little GT one. I don't buy them initially though. I wait for a fucking discount. Like
absolutely.
Some of these are wild. Video game characters in fighting games, especially, they try to get off the $5 all the time.
Yo, I seen the pass for fucking Jump Force, and that shit made me so.
How much was it?
Pissed. I didn't even see the price, but I think it's like $25.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. How many? Yeah, you have 5 characters. If you get 6, that's not too bad. Did you see the first one they did?
No, who?
Kaiba.
Oh, that's fire.
It's super fire, bro. He's throwing out the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, come on, bro. He looks fucking awesome.
That's a fact.
And I remember seeing a leak from them, like they data mine their shit because they fucking got him again. You guys just don't learn. Don't put shit in your code, man. We're gonna fucking scoop that shit immediately.
Shout out to the people that data mine. That shit is super
underrated.
OG.
Super underrated. But they had a bunch of cool characters, and I heard they were adding some dudes. They were adding Grimjaw from Bleach, and supposedly they were gonna add All Might.
Yeah,
Those would be really good ones.
Those would be good ones.
But once again, rumor, not confirmed. But, you know, when you hear it, you'll be like, oh, shit.
Moving right along. Mortal Kombat closed beta 3/27 to 3/31. That is March 27th through 31st. Closed beta pre-order only. Also, pre-order bonus Shao Kahn, evil villain. If you're a Mortal Kombat person, you know what it is.
Are you a Mortal Kombat person?
Honestly, I don't really have the attachment to Mortal Kombat like a lot of people did. I was more of a Tekken kid growing up.
Mm-hmm.
That was just our fighting game in the house. I played a little Street Fighter every now and then, but my friend let me borrow Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy when I had my Game Boy
Didn't
Color.
you buy Mortal Kombat 11 or some shit, or 10 or some shit?
Somebody got that for me for my birthday one year, and I just had it. And they they did that stupid shit where I couldn't even pick Goro. I had to pay for him. It's like, yes, it's like a fat dick.
Speaking, not of sucking a fat dick, but of NetherRealm Studios and Mortal Kombat. I was playing, I bought for my little cousin Injustice 2.
Ooh.
And we got him the special edition, and because it was his birthday. And let me tell you, that game is fucking awesome still. As soon as I played it, I'm like, man, I want this game now again. I keep on forgetting, like, I just want this game. I just never made time for it. But I was playing as Ninja Turtles. I was playing as Hellboy. I was playing as Sub-Zero. Just playing with all these fucking awesome characters. I was like gonna just like trade off the controller with him, and he was just like, no, we can play against each other. I'm like, you don't want that, man. He's like, no, we can play.
Was he holding his own at least, or? Nah, he was just getting that ass whoops.
Getting a little spank.
Sorry, young cousin. It's all right though.
I feel bad for him.
I'm afraid though. Young Padawan.
I'm afraid though, because he caught the heat this time, and I feel like he's about to go in the lab, and I'm gonna come back fresh, not playing, and he's gonna bust my shit. Like,
I hear that.
And then that means I'm gonna keep on playing. Damn, I really want to play that beta too. I love fighting games. And they usually have like a story mode. Like they actually like put some time and energy into their story modes and stuff, which is really cool.
I enjoyed the last Mortal Kombat story, as short as it was. You finna pre-order Centron or nah?
No, not that much.
Yeah, I didn't think you were like a Mortal Kombat head either.
I want it. I definitely would like to play it. I would love Code, but I don't think I can. I don't think I'm gonna pre-order that one. I think because Days Gone comes out 3 days after, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's the game I'm gonna get lost in. I'll give you a news story. So Nintendo announces Nindy's Spring Showcase for Wednesday. It's going to be on March 20th. Once again, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and it's supposed to be a 30-minute show, which I heard is very, very long for Nindies. Nindies are usually very short, so we'll talk about it much more. We'll give it the conversation it deserves. But I finally beat Messenger, and it was so depressing, dude.
Hey. Round of applause. Victorious.
The game was super hard, and I beat that ass. But
what's up.
Yeah. But it's just now it's over, and I just want more. You know, I need another indie game that's gonna fucking kill it.
I hear that.
Indies are definitely, some of them I be getting in my fucking bag on. I love these shits. It's funny because I don't really like old games.
When was that date again?
The 20th, Wednesday.
I got another story that I thought was super interesting. So, I don't know if you ever heard of this voice actor, Pierre Taki.
The dude from Yakuza?
Yes, from Yakuza, and also Olaf in the Japanese Frozen, and Olaf in fucking Kingdom Hearts 3.
That is hilarious.
So
that is hilarious. Because he get caught with cocaine. That's even more funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So he was the main guy from that Judgment Yakuza spinoff shit, and he had suspicion of cocaine use, and then they fucking drug tested him, and obviously failed the drug test
For cocaine.
for cocaine. Like, I don't
Got
know how
that
you failed.
cocarina. That cocarina.
You did it all wrong, my man. Like,
He let it.
you, Mr. Taki, you.
Did you want to build a snowman? Did you want to do
Yo, he was a literal snowman. That's crazy.
Yo, you know he's doing. He's blowing lines walking there. Do you want to?
But I bring that story up to point out something that I thought was fucking super crazy. So, getting tested positive for cocaine out there, you could go to jail for 7 years
Oh my god.
for fucking testing positive.
Yeah, they don't play that shit out
cocaine.
there.
Japan is not with the shits on niggas doing blow. That's wild.
That's like some crime ball shit. That's crazy. Shout out to them.
Yeah, that's
They
super
pulled the
wild.
fucking game from Shells because a voice actor got caught with cocaine. Do you realize if they did that?
That's a fact. People were waiting for Sega to make like an announcement about some shit having to do with it, and I was just like, damn. All over just low coke. Like, come on. Little,
That dude might have been a yakuza. So I'm gonna keep my opinions about him. God bless.
Well wishes to Mr. Taki in his trial.
Should I call that man Mr. Taki? That's a boss. Like, I don't even know. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Mr. Taki. So I have one. Did you see our man Turtle Rock? Turtle Rock Studios, developer behind Evolve and Left 4 Dead, is making a game with Warner Brothers, and it's supposed to be, quote, next-gen cooperative first-person shooter entitled Back 4 Blood.
Oh my God!
I did hear about this, the quote-unquote spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead.
It has a 4. They're letting you know what time it is.
Co-op mode.
What do you think about it? What is your opinions on this? Because I know all you ever want is Left 4 Dead.
Bruh, I have not played a fucking Valve game in I don't even know how long. Turtle Rock game.
So Valve and Turtle Rock
Split?
have split, and you should read up on this story because it's very funny. Because they ask him like the deal what that is, and supposedly, I didn't know there was a lot of drama behind that, but supposedly, 1, they made together, 2, they left midway through, and Valve self-developed it and finished it. So they had a falling out, but then they came back to work on the DLC. Then they didn't do anything again after that. Then they made Evolve, and then, oh yeah, they were under THQ. THQ was a failed developer or publisher that went out of business.
Copy.
You may have seen them from back in the day games. THQ was a big name for us. If you wanted to, you can look up some THQ shit. THQ is big time. A lot of wrestling games and shit like that. They went under. Evolve, the company. Turtle Rock tried to buy the rights to Evolve, but they got outbid by 2K. 2K is a publisher of games like Borderlands and the 2K series and stuff like that.
Right.
So they've had some shit going on. So this is like a big deal for them as a team, because this is, if this game flops, you're not going to see, I don't think you're going to see Turtle Rock anymore, to be honest with you. I think it's a, like, to have one
Evolve
game flop.
didn't do well, did it?
No. And when a game
I
doesn't,
really enjoyed that too, by the way.
that game was so much fun. But it's scary when you see it. When a game flops, that's usually not good for a studio. When you back-to-back flops, it's not good. Besides that though, what do you think about it? I know, like I said, you're very happy usually.
The most excited I've been. Left 4 Dead was our shit. It really was. I loved playing that game. Me, you, and Bronson, we went so hard playing that game.
It was such a good pick up and play story game that gave you a lot of like story and just banter between people, and it made you care about these characters, and it allowed anybody to just pick up the sticks and start playing, and everyone knew like shut the fuck up at this thing, and everybody focus fire on this big ass thing, or don't shoot that thing when people are near it. You know what I mean? Like everyone knew what to do.
The witches, the tanks, the
fucking fat guys.
Yeah. It was a game of games back then.
Did you read anything on this thing?
Other than them saying that there are some new features that they didn't want to talk about. which is why it's not exactly like a Left 4 Dead sequel versus like its successor.
Well, they don't have the rights to Left 4 Dead. Valve does. Valve owns their shit. 2K owns Evolve. They don't own any of their shit.
Get your masters. And I don't know what they call them in video games, but get them.
Sometimes these games aren't made without them.
That's a fact.
It's a lot of money you got to take to make these games. So yeah, so a couple quick hits about this is no trailer, no screenshot, which is very weird.
They said they don't want to give up anything. I heard they're being real stingy.
But the thing is like, you know, you haven't made a game in a really long time. Are you releasing this teaser to get people excited for E3? Or are you still super far out and we're going to have to wait mad long for your game? Because that's the way it reads to me when I read everything, that this game isn't even close about being done. And we're about to, like, this isn't like, don't even call it a PS4 game. You know what I mean? Right. Or do you even plan on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the fucking, what are we talking about here? Like, what is this? Because I'm over the talk about a game and then it gets canceled and I get excited about something for nothing. Now, I think this will be one of those games, but I just want to know a time frame of when, like, even like, tell me it's not a PS4 console game. Perfect, thank you. Cool. I mean, I guess they can't say that now, but we'll know by the end of this year. Like, okay, we heard nothing about this game's coming out in like 3 years. 3 years will be well into PS5 and Xbox 1.2. I'll do a couple quick hits.
Okay, go.
So, Days Gone has gone gold, so it will hit its release date. Also,
congratulations, Days Gone.
For all you Star Wars fans out there, just know that guy is the same guy from Force Unleashed, which I thought was really cool. Beat Saber Music Pack with Monster Cat. Monster Cat Music Pack Volume 1 10-song collection for $12.99 or $2 per track.
Kobe!
And we were playing that the other day, and the shit was fire. So happy that it has music. Totally bought it without hesitation. Spyro Reignited Trilogy finally added subtitles, which I thought was hilarious that it took so long to do that. Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode will drop on March 25th as a free update for the game. Don't really have much to say on that. It's just kind of crazy. We will see. Optimism.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, so now we're done. That was my couple quick ones.
So this last one ties into Tom Clancy's The Division 2, excuse me. I've been having a lot of fun playing the game, first things first.
Ditto.
Super, like, well-rounded. Very nice. One thing that I noticed that I confirmed that I thought maybe I was just bugging or using my shit wrong. Turns out, no, a lot of people were experiencing it. They have this bug where if you use your abilities, they don't fully use themselves the right way. And, like, they'll disappear or, like, just stop working after a short period of time. And then you'll have, like, a 15-second cooldown. And then you'll be able to reuse it again. And I thought it was me just using the ability, like, too far away from enemies and stuff. But it turns out it's an actual glitch that they made a patch for, and I think they released it today.
I have noticed that in the past. I just thought this shit got shot up or something.
That's what I thought as well. Like, my Seeker Mine would just diffuse, but then I thought, like, I would get it back super quick, and I was just like, I don't know how I got that back so fast. Because the cooldowns are, like, kind of excessively long if you want my honest take on it. But
see, really feel that way? I feel the exact opposite. I feel like, you know how in Kingdom Hearts, the triangles were like, you'd have like 6 stacked?
Yeah.
And it would just be so fucking fast and you wouldn't even feel like you needed to battle. I think there should be a certain amount of cool time for abilities to make them feel special. You know, especially when you start upgrading these abilities are going to be crazy powerful. So you want to give it like something that you guys coordinate, use at the same time. Do you have numbers on yours, or you have it as a percentage? Or as, like, not percentage, but, like, just, like, lighter shades?
Yeah, I have the sliding, like, the light bar. Sliding bar.
So, under your settings, a little pro tip for everyone, they go hard as fuck as far as settings are concerned in this game, as far as, like, font sizes, map sizes, how you want certain things to look, stuff like that. How you want, like, if you want your cover to, like, you know how sometimes you're on cover and you try to go right and you just wanted to go to the edge of a cover, but you ended up turning the corner? You could turn that off completely, and you have to push an arrow in order to do that. Changed my life. But what I also did was change it to the cooldowns are numbered now. So it'll tell you like 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. It'll tell you how many you need to do that. So like that helps a lot because that's good for coordination. So I'm like 3/4 or like, you know, I'm like, no, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it is. But yeah, no, I think I understand what you're saying now. I think when you get towards the end game, maybe with your abilities and stuff, you'll speed it up and you won't feel that way. I think we're in the grinding stage now.
That's true. I'm only level 10, so I'm not very high.
Only level 10. 10 is high, Darius.
10 is high?
I'm like 7.
I didn't think 10 was that high.
10 is high. I only know one person on my friends list that's over you. And they played way before you. They played over the week, like, because you know how it released if you bought the special edition on Wednesday, or if you're a dad like me, you don't even have time to fucking do that. So you play it on like Thursday night, create your character, Friday night, play it. You know, you bought the $100 edition, but you just wanted, you know, you wanted to steal a bookcase and you wanted to, you know,
steal a bookcase pretty hard though.
I wanted to download earlier, even though it wasn't digital, but regardless. Oh yeah, 10,
like,
10 is not high, like that low. I think 10 is like a good number.
It is. It's super fun, pretty challenging. It's one of those games where, yeah, I'm level 10, but I shouldn't be doing level 10 shit. I should really be doing like level 8 shit.
Yeah, it's that fake level shit where like you could do it technically, but you're gonna get your fucking ass.
You can do it if you do it perfectly without getting hit one time or anything. But if someone catches you, it's over for you in 2 bullets. So, you know, that's what it is. I like it being that difficult sometimes.
I do like how like the enemies will flank, and you know, you really gotta like watch your get in the cover and use your abilities and make sure like you're covering your 6 or you're gonna get fucking flanked and they're gonna fuck your life up, honestly.
That's a fact. I like the team, calling the team, like call for backup.
I was playing
the ease of access to join like a friend.
Yeah,
they improved that, I feel like, drastically.
It's so easy. Yeah, they definitely did.
It's simplistic as ever. Kudos.
I like the integration as far as like you shoot an enemy and you can see like, okay, well, its armor's breaking, and you broke it. Okay, so now his arm's exposed. Now fucking shoot his arm and he's gonna die almost instantly because you got exposed, you know, weak points. Like, I hated the bullet sponginess of the last game. It was so ridiculous. You would dump fucking clips into that dude, they wouldn't even die. Now, like, it really should. When you hit someone that doesn't have armor on, they're dying quickly, and you can see the damage, which is great. I love the different abilities. I use the turret and the drone that heals. Both are very good for solo playing, for sure.
I feel that. I use the hive, which is basically like a self-revive one. Or I could toss it to someone and revive them. And I use the seeker mine.
It's pretty cool.
I do like it scatters and goes to multiple targets and explodes in front of multiple targets. And I also, the first one I did was the pulse, which actually just honestly kind of sucks. I thought it would be a little bit better, but it doesn't even reach that far.
That's pretty funny.
I set it off and like it detects like one person out of a group of like, I can clearly see 5. And it picks up 1. I'm like, okay, well, clearly that's a little off.
How have you you've been playing a lot of story missions, or you've been playing a lot of side missions, or like not neither, and just clearing the map?
I've tried to do a lot of everything. I've done a couple of story missions. I've done a couple of side missions. I've done some control points, propaganda shits.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a couple of those. I try to just see like what the different shit is that I could do right now.
Yeah,
because like some stuff I roll up on and I just can't do it. I die a fucking shit ton. I die so much in this stupid game.
If you can,
I just roll up on shit and I'm just like, oh shit, there's 9 people right in front of me. I did not even see that.
Yeah, I've been on a master dropping my turret and running for my life and letting the turret just like hold me down. I'm fucking in love with this game. I can't wait to play more.
It's fucking amazing.
They're doing a really good job right out the gate.
We're gonna get in, all of us, and it's just gonna be that game. I can feel it.
Has everything so far.
You didn't go in online yet, did you?
No, please no.
I'm not even remotely ready.
Oh,
I'm just not an online guy when it comes to shit. Like,
I'm gonna go out there and fucking run it. I'm gonna be cool, and then as soon as someone snaps, it's like fucking Red Dead Redemption out here.
I just want people that want to go out there, get some cool shit, come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know. People might be like that. I've definitely played Division where people were like that.
I wonder if it's still the same with the extraction points and.
I heard it is.
I hated that. Fucking ran my shit so much, and I would be so pissed.
Yep. But yeah, all in all, definitely worth your time, definitely worth your money. We're enjoying it thoroughly. I mean, we're trying to go like very light because it's right now it just came out, but I haven't had any real cause for alarm. Like the story seems like good enough, like not like amazing, but I'm intrigued enough. The loot is dropping. I'm feeling more powerful. I'm excited about the loot to keep on growing, and gameplay is super fun, super tight. A lot of quality of life insurances in the settings and just in the game itself. World looks beautiful. Tons of content already, and then we're not even at the end game, so it's like
bro, it's a fucking content bomb in there.
And it's like, but to me it's like just on the edge of like not too much. You know, it's not like remember Assassin's Creed was a Unity that just had so much on that map, it was overwhelming. It's not like that, but still a good amount of content. So I'm not happy. I'm not dishappy. I'm not okay, let me say right words. I'm very pleased with my purchase. I'm glad I bought it day one. I even got the more expensive edition, and I'm still not mad at it. But you know, we did that just to kind of get you guys some opinions on whatever the content drops and what it's like and whether it's worth your money or not. So I'll damn well let you in to know if I think I got ripped off.
Fitted axe. I think it's well worth the $50 that I spent because I got it on with that little discount.
Yeah.
And the $15 basically ate up the tax and $10. So
not bad.
$50. Hey, not bad.
Not at all. All right, man. I think we're good.
I think that just about wraps it up here on the other coast. Tune in next time for our insert the blank video here. It's the other coast, bitches.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time.